Not sure what was running through the captain's mind there. This pitch will only get easier to bat on. So why bat now? The bowlers could have a field day.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Onto that early. That could be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Dorcious shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Straight drive, mid-off, and cut that one off. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Heat are 9 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Crosby Road end. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Brilliant diving stop. Needs a direct hit. That was gone. Gone. Nowhere near making it.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Misses everything. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the completion of the over. The bowling was at the highest order there, and the score remains unchanged.
Not such a productive second over. Bowlers reined them in nicely.
Abbott, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Albion Park end. Smacks that away through the gap.
It's too short and wide, this bowling. Don't need to give this batter much of an opportunity. They've put it away nicely through point.
Enriquez, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
That's an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and driven through the covers for 4.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. No. Terrible shot. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Bird from the Crosby Road end. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Doesn't beat the infield. Good shot, a beauty. Beats the field with a great shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, the Heat 33 for 1.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
It has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Straight drive, mid-off, and cut that one off. Great shot through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nearly gets the edge. Abbott with a great delivery there. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Going with spin now.
The new bowler into the attack for the Sydney Sixers.
Can't get that outside the ring field. There's a chance if it hits. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will take that one though.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Time to perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Great shot, just square of backward point. No one to stop it. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Murphy, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Albion Park end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Bowler's in!
Those runs bring up the...
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Right. 6 runs out of 10. The Heat, 59 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Dorcius, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Crosby Road end. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Ten runs added in that over. The Heat are 69 for 2. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs to be on target.
Keeper.
Could that be out? Looks like it.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Pearson wants plenty from these bowlers.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Beats the field with a great shot. End of the over. 9 off it. The Heat are 78 for 3. Dorcious from the Crosby Road end. Great shot through the gap.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Onto that early, that could be 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, too good. That is huge.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Well, they've just kept going, haven't they? If a wicket falls now, the rest of the batters can probably come in with a really aggressive mindset.
That's going a long way. What a shot.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Couldn't get it through the field. Square cut, finds point, no run. Needs a direct hit. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Heat, 112 for 3.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Keeper!
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Misses everything. End of the over. The Heat are 116 for 3.
They've got busy, working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Albion Park end. Good shot. A beauty. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
That was a blistering knock, right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Middle, what a start.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Enriquez is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. No, terrible shot. Enriquez getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Bowling.
Nice shot, straight to gully. Brilliant shot, that's one for the crowd.
Hit that one on the up, a fabulous drive for 6.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Walter advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the over. The Heat are 144 for 4. Enriquez from the Albion Park end.
Lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Driven on the onside, straight to mid-wicket. Goes over the top with that shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Got that away nicely.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, that was a poor ball. You really can't bowl like that. Got what it deserved.
Enriquez shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Crosby Road end. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Straight drive, mid-off, and cut that one off.
Wait. Yep. Keeper.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Enriquez, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Trouble! 8 runs out of there. The Heat, 168 for 4.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Albion Park end. Nearly gets the edge. Bird with a great delivery there.
Yep.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Brilliant diving stop.
Catch it.
Gone. Great catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but have to head back to the pavilion.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Heat, 176 for 5. Abbott has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Late cut, straight to the fielder. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Yep. Ball up.
End of the over. 9 off it. The Heat, 185 for 5.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat. How will the bowler respond?
Waiting. Yep. Bowler.
Needs a direct hit. Nice shot. Straight to gully.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Wow, that's missed the lot. Oh, too good. That is huge.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Abbott to bowl the last over.
Yep.
Abbott over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Got that away nicely.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Huge. That has flown.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
And that's the end of the innings. The Heat have set a target of 224 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
I caught the outside edge, but it flies through the vacant area and there'll be some runs had here. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. Couldn't get it through the field. 7 runs out of there. The sixes are 7 for none. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Crosby Road end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes over the top with that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will he reply?
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Can't get that outside the ring field. 5 runs added in that over. The sixes, 12 for none.
They just dropped off a bit that second over. Need to maintain the intensity.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 4 off it. The Sixers, 16 for none. Johnson from the Crosby Road end. Doesn't beat the infield. Nicked it.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Good shot, a beauty.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Johnson has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Perfectly timed.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
No, terrible shot. Cuts that off well in the infield.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
But straight through them. The batter was late on that one.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Daniel Hughes is coming into bat.
He's got their tail up.
For the Sydney Sixers.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 9 runs added in that over. The Sixers are 38 for 1. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Khawaja, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Johnson, too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.